This is where we at. 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 Why? The girls them love me, so we know, say we hot. Hotting up the chart. This is where we at. Step up in the club of champagne, we have pop. Serious, we serious, and a chat, we a chat. The girls them love me, cause we touch certain spot. This is where we at. The whole of Jamaica, yes, them know, say we at. The whole of America, yes, them know, say we at. Mims and Junior Reid, come and bless this and that. Blackout movements, and one blood family ever had. Number one record on the Billboard spot. This is why we at.
I got my click to the rear of it. Punks living.
Hey, I'm gonna play that. What's happening, everybody? Let me go on in. We're gonna go in and groove real quick. Little groove.
It's all the thing. It's all the thing. It's a love.
Hey man, y'all, it's Tuesday.
It's more than enough to make my poor heart burst into flame.
Hey y'all. Hey, welcome to Talking Black, y'all. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all. We vibe. Hey man, I'm just vibing. That's all I do. Can I drop one more? Can y'all drop one more, y'all?
I feel that pounding in my heart when you call my name. It's all the thing. It's a love thing. It's all the thing. Every time that you're near, it becomes so clear. It's all the thing. It's a love thing.
I'm gonna drop one more before we get started. Shout out to C Note.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Talking Black and Current podcast with your host, Big Lex and C Note.
Hey, y'all might as well say I'm playing all these old tunes, but that's fine.
Turn up the music.
Come on,
Nothing in the world that I won't do. I'll give the word to you if you want me to. I'll do anything. And nothing in the world that I won't do. I give the world to you. If you want me to, I'll do anything.
The way you make me strong whenever things go wrong. When you stand by my side, how you relax my mind and show me what.
Hey man,
oh, this shit is rocking. Who in the mix? The hottest DJ on the planet. Big Lex, bitch.
Rush on. Them say me fi easy and stay true to one queen, but wait,
last
on. If Solomon and David had ladies by the dozens, then why can't I be greedy? Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Why me for off one girl when Continental that they said want me for themself forever except man a loose cannon me never dead set. When me aim for fire me target in excess. Yes, me door them beat down relentless. Rotation always in full effect. That's when one not act right, me step left, select the next can.
Hey, I will do roll call in a minute.
Want me? Then you can have me. Sharing is caring. So
alright, I lied. It's not the last one.
Say you like dark chocolate. Ooh, I'm free of cost. Sharing is caring. So you got to share me.
I'm gonna drop one more.
African girl are my favorite. Something about the way all them gyrated. South American girls have a nice bass. When them dance it coming like a earthquake hit. Antarctican girls.
It's the next rhythm I'm about to play.
Take me some my
the next tune I'm about to play.
Brazilian girls them amaze me, but the European girls drive me crazy. Asian girls them cut.
Drop it in the chat if you can guess the next tune I'm about to play.
Pastry. North American girls captivate me. If me not careful, them get all my life savings. But no one girl can contain me. When so many in line waiting, although me not have no time sparing, me sure me can spare for you. Girl, if you want me, then you can have me. Sharing is caring. So
I said if y'all know the next tune I'm about to play.
Edited by Touch the Road.
Hey, we getting started. We getting started, y'all. Today's episode.
Big up, I got some of that chicken. Dash pay cash, but man no for broke. Curse some light and puff. Yeah, guess who I was? Wax not carry no. China, but I mean that me I want you. Chicken, then my boss. Action movie, I want star in you. So much time could have full of cup brim, but me no wanna.
I told y'all, hey, welcome to Talking Black. Welcome. All right, one more. It just wouldn't be right if I don't play this music.
you say we up tonight. Mecca, anything you say I lie, no. Tell her something when you don't know. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like pop, she like zono. Let's see the chatting, something with the truth. No one a shy, she have to touch the road. Make it come to you. Come on, I see now you for know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I no love her just mockings, me know about. I act bad in charge. Stop it, man. So I go with clean skin. Brother, when pocket that, so when clap it fast.
Hey yo, Big Lex dropping another one.
I told y'all what we was doing now. Come on now. Come on.
Talking Black and Current podcast. Black and Current podcast. Real talk, bold truth. With your host, Big Lex and C Note.
Hey man, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Talking Black and Talking Black and Current. This show where the culture meets conversation, truth meets accountability, and we talk about what's really going on in our communities and in our lives. So today's episode, we're gonna dig in. There's been some swirl, a lot of conversation about adulthood in 2026, and uh, uh, adulting in 2026. Is it survival, uh, structure, or self-respect? So we're gonna dig into it, y'all. Survival, structure, self-respect. Um, Tonight's episode is it's a little personal, right? Because becoming an adult in 2026 is not just about uh, a growing older. It's about surviving mentally in 2026, emotionally, um, financially, and spiritually, in a world that is moving fast and judges hard. Um, See, everybody, nobody um, really teaches us how to become responsible adults. People tell us get a job, pay bills, stay out of trouble, go to school, um, go to college. If you don't go to college, uh, go to work hard, pick up a trade, and somehow magically know how to manage stress, relationships, money, trauma, health, and above all things, where we at right now, social media. At all times, nevertheless, at all times. But adulthood today, it's pressure mixed with inflation, mixed with burnout, uh, distractions, anxiety, loneliness, and uh, online comparisons. And last but not least, survival mode. Because truth of the matter is, that's what we are. We in survival mode uh, as adults, as young adults coming up, as uh, older, elderly, um, older folks. We're in survival mode. And today's society has gotten us there. What's happening in the world has gotten us there. Um, a lot of people are struggling silently. Some people are one paycheck away from losing everything, uh, away from losing, being mentally exhausted, emotionally overwhelmed, and trying to heal from childhood trauma, trying to raise kids while still learning themselves, or trying to look successful online while falling apart offline. You're putting on that mask, putting on that facade, you're putting on the show. Uh, when you're posting on social media, you're living a good life, work hard, play hard. What are some other sound bites that they use? Um, uh, I do this for a living. You know, it's a lot of uh, um, acting, if you will. Some excuse me. Some folks deserve an Oscar because of all the acting. You're falling apart while you're online, and that's real. So tonight we're not just talking about responsibility. We're talking about the struggles that come with becoming an adult. Um, the pressure people don't discuss, and how structure, discipline, and self-respect can help save your life. Before we dig into any further, um, uh, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Uh, the host, the guests, and co-hosts of this show uh, don't take what we say as professional advice. Do your own research. But what I will say today is definitely going to hit home. It's going to hit home, and it's for our younger generation. It's for our generation that this generation that's out now, that entitled generation. Don't say entitled. Um, this new generation. How about that? I just keep it. How about I keep it neutral and say it that way? Um, excuse me. This is not about perfection. It's about consistency. So let's talk about it. Let's dig in. So let's talk about our daily responsibilities as an adult, the everyday habits that build stability as an adult. A lot of people think success comes from one big moment. Nah. Most successful adults are just people who mastered small habits consistently. But let's keep it honest. Small habits become difficult when your mind is overwhelmed. Sometimes adulthood feels like waking up tired, dealing with anxiety, handling responsibility. Put a bookmark right there. Handling responsibility, and still trying to function normal. Uh, and that's why routine matters. Um, more importantly, a personal care checklist. Wake up at a consistent time, shower and maintain hygiene, eat balanced meals, uh, drink plenty of water. Oftentimes, folks don't understand how water is valuable to your everyday. So drink plenty of water. Sleep properly. Make sure you get your required amount of sleep, because that could affect your decision making when out there in the world, on the job, or what have you. Um, Move your body. Uh, Reduce screen addiction. And I'm going to bookmark that right there as well. Reduce screen addiction. So listen, uh, you cannot operate at your best uh, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or financially if your body is running uh, on exhaustion and chaos. And let's be honest, some folks are online for 9 hours a day, but can't drink a bottle of water or get 6 hours of sleep. That's not a balance. One of the biggest struggles of adulthood is neglecting yourself while trying to survive. People are so busy working, stressing, strolling, and surviving that they forget basic life care and eventually your body keeps score. It'll shut down. It'll tell you, hey, I'm tired, and you wonder why all of this is happening. Things are going on, and and so forth. Um, so make sure we take care of ourselves. Have that work life balance. Be able to disconnect from work mentally. You're away from work physically, but know how to disconnect mentally, unplug, reset. And what that does is that disconnect from work allows you to um, reset, relax, and then now you're able to go in with a fresh, uh, way of thinking. You've reset, um, and you're able to move forward. And we'll try it again because not every day is going to be a good day. Not every week is going to be a good day. But when you get home to your place of qualm, your place of peace, your place of zen, that matters. And you ought to exalt in it. You ought to let your hair down, disconnect. Don't think about nothing that happened at work. Let's worry about work when we get there. Okay, and that'll ease your mental as well as your physical. Um, and then financial responsibility. Bills will humble you, eh, to say the least. Um, uh, because adulthood gets real when those bills hit. Rent, car payment, insurance, groceries. I'm gonna say something that everybody's going. Student loans, credit card bills, and in today's economy, people are working full time and still struggling financially, and that's pressure. Uh, that pressure changes people. Um, uh, Daily money habits. Check your bank balance. Try to avoid uh, pulse impulse spending. Um, Track expenses. Save regularly and build emergency funds. Those type of things in terms of financial responsibility uh, will will help. Uh, $10 here, 15 there, 50 here. It adds up as well. Uh, a responsible adult understands every dollar has a destination, but one of the hardest parts of adulthood is delayed gratification. Gratification. That's delayed gratification. Social media consistently pressures people to spend. Uh, uh, let me break it down for younger generation to flex, um, to compete, and also look successful. Meanwhile, some people are secretly drowning in debt, trying to maintain appearance. Sometimes um, maturity sounds like, no, I can't afford that right now. And that's okay. I can't afford it right now. Or, that's not in my budget. If you don't want to sound, um, uh, uh, crazy, that's not in my budget. Financial discipline is self respect. And let's dig a little deeper. Let's talk about home and life management, clean space, clear mind. Your environment affects your mental state more than people realize. Uh, when life gets stressful, people often stop maintaining their space. Laundry piles up, dishes stack up, mail gets ignored, the room gets messy, and eventually your environment starts reflecting your mental exhaustion, uh, home responsibility. So when we talk about home responsibility, clean up after yourself, wash the dishes, handle the laundry, take out the trash, stay organized, refill essentials before crisis mode. Because being grown means handling business before it becomes an emergency. And honestly, that's one of the hardest lessons adulthood teaches us. Small problems become big problems when ignored. And that applies to finances, health, relationship, emotional baggage, and mental health too. So uh, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about um, work, goals, and productivity. Because burnout is real. Let's talk about work culture. A lot of adults stay buried um, today, stay burnt out. A lot of adults stay burnt out, working jobs that they hate, underpaid, overworked, trying to survive while pretending everything is okay. And some people tie their entire self worth, self worth to productivity. Excuse me. Excuse me. If they're not working, hustling, grinding, or achieving something, they feel guilty, and that's dangerous. So, manage your work habits. Um, be on time. Respond professionally. Meet deadlines. Learn new skills. Keep a planner or a calendar. And one thing about responsible adults, they understand reliability matters. But adulthood also means learning to balance, because overworking yourself without rest eventually it destroys your health, it destroys your peace, uh, and more importantly, it destroys your relationships. Uh, Success means nothing if you're mentally broken. And um, while we're talking about success and the mask that folks put on uh, when uh, when it comes to social media, digital responsibility, um, comparison in this generation, it's draining. Social media changed adulthood forever. Now everybody compares their life to somebody else. Highlight reel. Uh, People feel behind because somebody got married, somebody bought a house, somebody went viral, and suddenly people feel like failures at 25. That pressure is unhealthy. That is some unhealthy pressure. Um, Social responsibility. Let's manage that. Let's talk about that. Manage social responsibility. Communicate respectfully. Um, Keep comments to yourself. You know, uh, uh, I know everybody was told a long time ago, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. Um, Avoid unnecessary drama. Practice accountability. Digital responsibility. Use strong passwords. Protect private information. Verify information before reposting. And limit doom scrolling. Um, Maturity means understanding not everything deserves your attention or your response, and more importantly, your energy. So protect your peace. Some adults are emotionally exhausted because they never disconnect. Um, and develop a develop some good habits like weekly rest. Rest is necessary. Weekly checklists. Review spending. Grocery shop. Meal prep. Exercise. Deep clean an area. Review goals. Take a break. Disconnect from technology. For me, my therapy is music. That's my therapy. I like music. Uh, I used to select back in the days, and that's what I'm geared to. So I'll go and I'll turn on the set, hook up the laptop. Now it's a laptop. And back in the days, it was vinyl, but I'm hip to it. I still haven't lost the touch. But playing music, uh, that's my therapy. And I think just find that connection. If you find that connection, what's your therapy? What's your outlet? Um, I think when you take that break or you get in your place of peace, that allows you to um, do something that's peaceful. Playing music is peaceful to me, especially the old jams that I was brought up on, um, and just listening to real good music. Um, and so a weekly reset keeps life from piling up because stress multiplies when things go unmanaged. And Black communities especially understand survival mode. A lot of us were taught how to survive, but not always how to rest. And survival without healing eventually becomes burnout. Rest isn't laziness, so let's not get that twisted. Rest is actually maintenance. Um, uh, today's the responsible adult timeline, everything stage comes with different struggles. Um, at 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 age 18 to 22, that's your find out, find out, foundational stage. This stage can feel confusing. Coming out of high school, you don't know really what you want to do, and that's okay. That's all right. Um, you're legally grown now, but emotionally still learning life. You're trying to figure out money, identity, um, relationship, career direction, and independence. A lot of mistakes happen here. And honestly, it's all a part of growing up if you make a mistake. But we make a mistake and we learn from it. We don't make a mistake and repeat the same mistake. We make that mistake and we learn from it. Let's review it, let's self evaluate and say, um, what could I have done better or prevented that or this or that from happening? And if we self evaluate when something happens, um, we're going in the right direction, especially if we tell ourselves, okay, this is what I'm not going to do, and here are the things that I am going to do. Um, at age 23 to 30, that's the stability stage. This is where pressure really starts building. People begin comparing themselves to others. The questions start coming. When you getting married, when you buying a house, um, what are you doing with your life? Meanwhile, many adults are just trying to survive emotionally and financially at that stage. Um, 23 to 30. Uh, Ages 31 to 45 is the growth stage. This is the stage people often realize peace is more valuable than proving something to everybody else. Health matters more. Mental stability matters more. Time matters more. And a lot of adults start protecting their energy differently. Um, and then when we get to 46 and above, this is the legacy stage. This stage becomes about wisdom and legacy, not just what you've earned, but what you leave behind. Values, guidance, um, family stability, community impact, and those things matter. So you often find yourself at 46 and up is giving advice, um, educating a younger generation, a younger male, or if you're female, a younger female, and giving them some grounded advice that'll help them uh, in their future. I often say, um, I don't, I don't ever want to tell. Uh, my son is a part of this generation, uh, and I often tell him when he asks me something, I don't want to tell you what to do. I'll give you some advice, and I want you to make that decision. Because what happens with this generation, if you tell them what to do, they'll say, "Well, Dad told me to do, or Mommy told me to do." I want you to make the decision based on the information that I gave you. Process of elimination. Um, so signs of responsive of a responsible adult can take that advice, analyze it, and make the conscious or logical decision. Um, and I can make it. Let's make it more plain. A responsible adult pays bills on time, admits mistakes, handles conflict calmly, respects people, takes accountability, protects their mental health, and keeps improving. You're not perfect, you're improving because adulthood is really about growth, and improving is a part of that. Being perfect is not a part of adulthood, but if I keep improving on things, that's a part of that growth. That's the adulthood. That's all incumbents. Um, Emergency preparedness. We weren't ready for that one. Like important documents, ID. Make sure you have insurance, life insurance, medical records, and just in case, emergency contacts, your bank info, emergency readiness. All these things are important from a emergency preparedness standpoint, and in adulthood, if anything was to ever happen, you have these documents, you have these things lined up that nobody is searching for. It's lined up and it's ready to go. Your savings fund. Um, this is a small thing, but it's actually a big thing. A first aid kit, charging devices. Uh, I'm from Florida, you know, state of the hurricanes. I'm not a Miami Hurricane fan, but uh, just hurricanes. That's what we prepare for. Been through them, been to hurricane parties, but your charging devices, food and water backup, that's a part of your emergency plan. Transportation plan, knowing what to do in case of, right? Um, Preparedness is underrated until something happens. And I took a sigh because of a reason, and you guys are gonna know why I sighed. Uh, Job loss, uh, medical emergency, family crisis, unexpected bills. Responsible adults don't panic less because life is easier. They panic less because they were prepared better. So my uh, final thought and my final message is consistency over protection, over perfection. Sorry, consistency over perfection. Uh, Before I close, I want everybody to listen, hear this clearly. Becoming an adult is hard. Some days you feel confident, some days you feel lost, some days you feel strong, some days you feel overwhelmed. That's a part of the process. Being a responsible adult today is not pretending to have it all together. It's about accountability, consistency, emotional growth, self management, healing, and long term thinking uh, is a part of it as well. Uh, a responsible adult takes care of themselves, handles obligation, respects people, plans ahead, adapts when life changes, and keep going through every stage of life. And remember this: asking for help does not make you weak. Ignoring problems does make doesn't make the problem disappear. Growth requires honesty. That's the conversation tonight. Uh, hey, don't forget to check out uh, the Standard Initiative with the host Martinez Roll. Tomorrow, I am invited to speak on his show. It's tomorrow. Check it out. The Standard Initiative, 6:30 Wednesday, every Wednesday, 6:30. His is every Wednesday at 6:30. Talking Black and Current is every Tuesday evening at 6:30 Eastern Standard. Uh, and we're going to talk about some good stuff. Y'all tune in to the Standard Initiative on tomorrow. Again, I'm gonna be his guest on there. We're gonna talk about spirit. We're gonna talk about and some other stuff. We're gonna talk about the voting rights. We're gonna talk about uh, the redistricting, and it's gonna be It's one that you don't want to miss. So I'm Big Lex, your host for Talking Black and Current. Hey man, y'all stay informed, stay responsible. Most importantly, stay current. Hey, good night, everybody. See y'all next week. Those that tuning in tomorrow, I see y'all tomorrow on the Standard Initiative at 6:30.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep. Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. What you know about rolling? What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling.